Well, gonna make another Across the Obelisk video. This one is basically about Grukli, and I am conceding the point that Grukli actually is pretty darn good. I don't know if it was because of the update, they balanced some of the items and cards, but I think the new perk system helps him a bit. This is what I'm going to go with because Gustav, speaking of characters, Gustav is just so good, in my opinion. He's probably like the best. If you want like a support healer type, I never even tried to play him as damage yet because he's just such a good support healer. And I didn't even get some of these, the legendary card that, it's like the legendary heal that it's like 3 or 4 mana and it gives everybody like 2 energy and it heals them, gives them like 20 regen. It's so insane. I forget exactly what it's called, but I got a couple of those last game. Well, not on video, but it was incredible. Um, I'm playing Cornelius in the mage slot just because he's the only character it looks like that I don't have on level 50. I don't think that really does anything after a certain point because 44 you get the talent cards, the yellow talent cards. Unless they get like stats. I don't think they do from leveling up, but I just want it to look clean. Like, yeah, look, everyone's 50. And to put my money where my mouth is, I'm not going to necessarily do Madness 4, but I will do just Madness 1 just so I look like I sort of know what I'm talking about. But yeah, really impressed with Grokli right now, actually, after that last run. And what I figured out, let's check out his perks real quick. I definitely think this perk tree helps. Give them full speed. I give speed to all the characters. Round 2 energy. Bunch of resistance. You know what? Instead of no, I think I need all this. I was gonna say if I could have one more point, I could subtract this and get the last health node. But I think this is all pretty important. So not too heavy of a tree. He really only goes into a few things. Obviously, Fury. If you're not getting this on Grukli, you're kind of an idiot. No offense. It's just like I don't see how you could play Grukli without Fury. It's pretty much he's built around it. So obviously, get the Fury. The additional Fury I think is good. You could do increased damage by 1% per charge and no longer applies bleed at the end of the game or end of the turn. However, we have that mosquito pet. I highly recommend you look up how to unlock the mosquito. I believe it has to do with on the green map. If you want a really, really brief, half-assed explanation how to get it, you get the lizard hero. So get the lizard hero. I believe it makes it easier, I think. Then you go to the green map and take the boat up towards Maluka, the witch doctor hut at the top, and there'll be a node that's, I don't know if it's random, if it's a percent chance. I think it might be a percent chance that it appears. And you dive for an egg, I think it was. I hope I'm correct in that. It's been a little bit since I unlocked them. You dive for like the mosquito egg, and then you like get the mosquito pet from doing that. And I think the lizard will like auto success the dive or whatever. But I hope I know what I'm talking about, right? So I don't do this because it's like that thing dispels bleed anyway, and then hopefully by the end of the game you have some armor that's gonna just give you immunity to bleed anyway. This is let's see. Fury on this hero increases damage by 5% per charge. Bleed on this hero deals 50% more deals 50% more damage and cannot be prevented by buffer or immunity to bleed. This could be kind of cool. If you can dispel him every turn, or if you build his deck in a way that utilizes his bleed. Bleed does damage at the start of the turn, I think. See, now, this is for enemies. Sorry, I'm just getting kind of sidetracked now. Regardless, I think bleed does damage at the start, I'm pretty sure, because the whole thing says, deals damage at the end instead, but it does more stacks. So I don't know. I wouldn't risk playing him this way. This is cool, getting the extra damage, but can't be prevented by buffer or immunity to bleed. I mean, it's fine. He stacks pretty good fury anyway, without it needing the 5%. But if I'm wrong and somebody has a really good build for this, let me know. Definitely bleed. He does fury and bleed primarily and slash damage. So get all the bleed, and I did the extra bleed stacks, and then slash damage, and sharp is actually pretty big too. So sharpen this here increases slashing damage by 1.5 per charge and no longer increases piercing damage. And sharpen heroes does not lose charges at the end of the turn and cannot be purged unless specified. I would love to actually get this on somebody. Maybe we'll play Sylvie's on the squad. So, I like this too on her though. Piercing damage on the sharp, but this is more of a video to showcase Grukli, so maybe I'll switch to this one, so they don't lose charges. They only lose one charge at the end. I don't like how they can be purged though, which is super annoying because I did have that happen to me last game. Can we put that on Gustav? I thought Gustav had that. Did he not have that? Oh, he does have that. Okay, I'm sorry. So he has that. So they can't be purged. I don't know how it got purged last game then, because I did have it actually get purged. So I'm a little confused by that. I'm just talking about another party member with this perk. Sharp on heroes does not lose charges at the end of the turn and cannot be purged unless specified. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, let's talk more about the build. So pretty basic. Boom, 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 energy, speed. All the resistance is very important because we're not stacking block and he's the front line. That was very intimidating to me. I always felt like I need Heiner or I need somebody stacking block. You don't necessarily need it if you're doing if you have a good support and you're doing enough damage quickly, which I realized Grukli actually can do after experimenting with them. So here's the build. Nothing physical. These four things and general. Just get all that all resist. And yeah, we'll probably start it here. And what you want to do is on Grukli, this is the least, so I'm going to grab this one. What you're going to want to do, obviously, would be to get this mosquito on him. So that's huge. I mean, it's completely OP on Grukli. It's, in my opinion, kind of a requirement. Like, to play Grukli, you kind of need this. So look up how to get Mozzie. It's not too hard. It'll just take you maybe a couple runs. If you don't see the node, you could just even restart the game. It doesn't matter. Just quit and restart. Yeah, you get it relatively early on if you're trying to. So it's not that big of a deal. As you can see, I did on the other previous run that I videoed. I got this guy. I do want to look up how to get these characters or these pets. This would be cool. He actually gives thorns. That'd be sweet for the new character, Bree, to give her thorns every single turn and some block and everything. I'm gonna look up Champy first. I want Champy, but yeah, give him the mosquito. She starts with a pet already. I'm gonna give him the fire pet. Where's that? Fire. And we'll just give Gustav probably the Dispel, I think. Either the Dispel or... No, yeah, we'll give him the Dispel pet. That's good. Okay. And it gives him some Pierce resistance as well. Supplies, we have 500. I'm going to sell 20, I believe. There we go. Crafting cards. I deleted... these are a little messed up. I think the perk thing's messed up too, because I did actually delete this last run, and it came back. So that's kind of weird. It's weird to say. It's not like you don't want a good deck with Grukli. And I obviously want a good deck early game. But the point I'm going to make is you just need Whirlwind on him. And Sorry, Furious Slash is good, so get that. Flanking is kind of bread and butter, I think, early game. This basically does everything you want him to do. Like damage, bleed, fury, that's good. Reckless Charge, he already has 2 of those. I don't like to get too many because then I'm just discarding like a bunch. See, maybe I'm thinking about it incorrectly. Maybe I can do with like one more or something, but it's like if I have multiple in my hand, it makes me feel like awkward with Reckless Charge. So there's that, and let's see. Sharpen, no. There's one later that you can repeat it like 2 or 3 times, and that one's like really good. So I think honestly this is a pretty decent starting deck right now for him. I'm just gonna remove these intercepts, I think, and that's about it. Blood, no, this is pretty bad too, because we're not really playing around with too much bleed. So if we can get 2 more for these intercepts, but other than that, the starting deck's good. Sharp range. This is adding rapid fire, adding a poison spray, and adding 2 chance of accuracy. Let's see, burn noob. We're just trying to do burn. I really like Scorching Ray. It repeats twice, so it does a lot of fire damage and burn. So I get that anytime I see it. That's like pretty much main thing. He had 2 scrolls and I actually got rid of one. So this is actually a terrible starting deck in my opinion, because I do want to play him as a bit of a support as well. So let's redo that. Scorching Ray. And then we'll probably do Ember Storms, because when you upgrade them, it's 1 cost. It does fire to everyone. It applies actually pretty decent burn to everybody, and it vanishes. So, and here we go. This is actually, you can see it 7 and 4, and that's unupgraded. That's because in his perk tree I have him perked for fire and burn. So when you look at it here, it just shows like, oh, 2 and 1, that's crappy. And then you look at it here, and it shows after the bonuses you get from like perks and stuff. So Firestorm's actually pretty decent for the price, considering it hits all the monsters. I'd like to think, and I believe mathematically, this is very good. It's the only thing with this is it only hits the front, but you know, in a perfect world, you're down to 1 monster anyway, and then you're using Searing Touches, and it's like, you know, it's worth the mana. And mathematically, it's it's 2 in the morning right now. Basically, what I'm saying is, for the energy cost, Searing Touch is very good. If you're not subtracting value in your mind because it's the front monster. But once you're down to 1 monster, the value is very good on Searing Touch, is what I'm saying. We're going to get a Scroll of Intellect and another... I'm sorry, Tome of Intellect and another Scroll of Intellect. So this will be good. We're going to get rid of Heat Wave. Let's see, deals... This equals your burn, you gain, repeat, sure. So that's 1 mana for at least 20 fire damage. I'm not going to do too much burning myself stuff. I bet this could be really good. I've never tried playing them like that, though. We're going to get rid of these flares, these fireballs, and that looks pretty good. And I'll actually probably save that. I'm going to call it Burn Noob again. Cool. And then Gustav, I've been really happy with this. This is really no major modifications to this, you know, other than, I mean, yes, these are going to be subtracted later. I want all the group heals, and I could switch out these for those, and probably 2 or 3 more Vitalizing Serenades. But when it comes to a starting deck, I really like this. So if you want to copy it for yourself, it's not really that complicated. I like Chant for if somebody uses Slashing or Pierce. Both of these characters do. And then he does general support stuff with Vitalize. Vitalize is incredible. I really, really like Vitalize. I'm a believer, you know. It's like a heal essentially, but it's like an over heal. So it's like you add stacks of vitalize like plus 40 HP, and at the end they can be missing 40 HP, and the next fight they'll be full health because they had that like over HP. So I really enjoy that. I think it's good. I enjoy it. It's good. So that's pretty cool. If there's anything here, we could even put this on Grukli because this is a Grukli showcase. So maybe give him the sharp. And can we make the... I'm sorry. I'm just tired. Can we make the mage... Wow, this guy is slow. I should have picked a faster mage. Let's see if we can put him before Grukli, but I don't know. That's going to be tough. Let's give him all resistant HP as well. And we can give him powerful too. So we'll just kind of put a bunch of stuff on him. Sure, he'll get a fast. That's 2 speed. And then he can get heal done. That's fine. I don't want to reroll and waste a bunch of gold right now. And then let's try an advanced. I don't usually do these all that often. Rend could be good just in early game to swap out some of those more basic attacks. Setup could be decent here just because you do get the energy. It's 0 cost. And then you can place one on the top here. Of course, he gets Rain of Arrows first thing, and that's exactly what she needs. The last game that was happening too, he got like 4 barrages last game. So none of that. And then we'll take the setup as well. So I always like to remove cards immediately, and I kind of have stuff in my mind. So I'll remove the Ice Shot for that. And then for Grukli, we'll remove the Intercept. I would like to get rid of these precise strikes for something like Ren 2, and anytime I get flanking, I'll pick flanking early game, because flanking strike is honestly his bread and butter until his build really comes together. Even stuff like this butchering, you'd think like this is so sick on Grukli. It's like it's okay, I'll take it, but it's really just about getting Whirlwind 2 or 3 times and just constantly using Whirlwind. It's even when it's down to a single target like a boss, it's still the best in my opinion. It stacks up powerful, it stacks up fury, it's multi-hit, it is costly, but it's so good. And that's what I'm kind of learning in this game is these this is good, Chant of Accuracy, I'll get one of those on him. Those multi-hit attacks they're even pretty good even when you aren't hitting 4 characters or 3 characters. They're good up until the end, just hitting 1 character in my opinion. There's obviously stuff that's better than multi-hit, like Sylvie has Barrage, for example, which is essentially the same thing as Rain of Arrows, but it hits like an extra time, or I feel like if it's 1 or 2 times, I forget exactly, and it does a little bit more damage. So there is stuff that is better against single target, but it's like, I don't know. It's that multi-hit's so good, 80, 90% of the time. You can just justify it. So, yeah, anyway. I'm hoping for some flankings on Grukli right now. Corrupt, but I don't really want to... I don't know. Now. This could be good. Like, maybe 1 more of these. I don't really want more than, like, 2. Because it's like, you gotta wait a turn to use it, and they don't stack, so it's... If you have too many, it's like card bloat, kind of, but they are very useful. Like, evade and buffer it's nothing to, like, scoff at or anything. I think it's really good. I just wouldn't try to, like, bloat his deck with, like, 5 or 6 of them, you know what I mean? I think 2 is kind of like the magic number with Ballad of Evasions. Maybe you can justify, like, 3. Because then you could do a turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. You do 1, like... That's the thing, round. So it's like, you don't want it to go above round 3 or 4 anyway. That's why I figure 2 is good. You do 1 in round 2, and then you do 1 round 3. And then hopefully you won by then. So it's kind of why I figured, like, 2. Anyway. None of this. We'll go to about 5. Man. Nope. None. gonna grab my vape in a second. See, I'd love to be vaping when I'm looking at these cards. Fire Blast, no. Nothing, nothing. Give me some Vitalize. I'm getting really unlucky with Vitalize on this guy. A Rapid Fire could have been cool on her. He keeps getting her stuff. I feel like it's kind of annoying. Man, pretty much these are dud rolls right now. None of that. None of this. Ember Storm could potentially work here. What can we get rid of? Maybe a Searing Touch. Oh, no, a Flare. Flare, yep. Okay, get rid of the Flare. I can still get rid of this Flare. I don't like it. See this? I don't like it for... It's okay. It's not a terrible card, but I don't like it for the mana cost. And I understand you can choose the monster, and that is valuable. I'm not trying to say that choosing the monster you hit is not valuable, but I'd rather just gun everyone down as fast as possible, like efficiently as possible, like energy-wise. And if it's the front, it's the front, you know? Like, I understand in certain situations you definitely want to hit a specific character. It is what it is, but... yeah. Man, these are bad rolls. Let's try a basic. I really, really want to see a blunt character that works. This makes perfect sense on the new character Bree, but I can't. I don't know. Maybe I should try it again. I didn't. So that's what I said. I kept ripping on Grukli, but he's actually really good. Fast Divination. Ignite. Anyone apply 15. Excuse me, 15 burn for 1 on anyone. I mean, for 1, I'm doing 12 and then 12 damage and 6 burns. So I don't know how the math would work on that specifically, but I'm thinking, okay, 18 damage here. You know what I mean? For 1. So I look at this, even the corrupt version, 15 damage. So I don't quite understand that. I know that I would get that. I know there's a payoff card for burn, though. So if I'm playing that, yes, I would definitely pick that card. But I don't know if I'm necessarily playing the payoff burn card. It kind of doesn't make sense not to, I guess. So maybe I should have picked that card. So I think I may have made a mistake there. And that payoff card, I can flanking strike. Okay, thank you. We're taking that over Carnage for sure. Yeah, here's another Ignite. It's not the corrupt one, though. Let's see. What do we remove for this? Punch, maybe? Yeah, get rid of Punch. He's not a blunt character, so... See, now I want to show you the payoff card for the burn. Yeah, here we go. Combustion. So, yeah. You can, I guess, justify the burn, especially the corrupt one. You can justify it if you're playing a combustion deck, which, I mean, I guess it would make sense to throw in a combustion in this deck, right? I would love to throw a couple, corrupt combustions in, or like a couple combustions and try to corrupt them at the bell. I'm not going to throw it in right now, though. Yeah. She's getting nothing. She's just getting nothing, the frog's getting nothing. Giving me one vitalizing serenade transfusion. This would be cool if we're playing around with bleed, right? I mean, but we're not. So, I mean, there we go. There we go. See, vitalize, perfect. Okay. I'm not gonna grab that corrupt lightning spell. I would like that on Wilbur. I think that's his name, the gnome. Support electric mage. But not with the fire mage. Whispering Lies, perfect thing to get rid of. 3 of these, I like that. We'll probably burn 3 of these, vanish. Put vanish on them, sorry. Upgrade them so they have vanish. Maybe one more good one. I am at 5. I did say I'd go to 5. Probably just... Ember Storm again. Let's do it. That's fine. We can just keep vanishing Ember Storm and then be left with the Searing. Oh, no, here's a Flare. Let's get rid of that. Perfect. I really like his deck right now. I do like his. I like the frogs overall. I think that's pretty good. and I'm disappointed with hers. I want to get rid of this ice shot. I want to get rid of maybe these multis, this quick shot. She really didn't get much of anything. I crafted all the stuff I really was looking for. She didn't even get a single chant. And then Grukli, I'm fine getting a flanking and a rend, and that's okay. Got a butchering. That's fine. Yeah, we'll start it off. We'll upgrade started off. We'll upgrade Blood Rage to Vanishing. Punch, front, I guess. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't necessarily want to vanish this. It doesn't add Fury either. It does go to 1, which is cool. But, it's something to consider once we actually get Whirlwinds or something. If these... I would probably get rid of these last. So, I would like this to go to 1 if I get a Whirlwind in my deck. And I think the other thing I'm looking for is called Grinding Stone, but, correct me if I'm wrong. It's the one that does sharp multiple times. Put that on front. Put this on random monster, does more damage and more bleed. I like that. That's just how I live my life. You gain Fury. So, do you gain Fury with this one? No. Do you gain Fury with this one? Yes, that's the logic there, and it's cheaper. I understand that this could apply more bleed, but we're not necessarily playing a bleed payoff card. Honestly, I don't think there's not even much of a point. There really isn't. You could definitely play a bleed payoff card for single target, like boss stuff, but honestly, you'll see Whirlwind is so good that you don't even need to play a bleed whirl. Can't even talk. I'm sorry. It's 2 in the morning. You don't even need to play a bleed payoff card, and maybe in different difficulties. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's the way I feel currently in the game. Poison spray. We'll just upgrade everything, honestly. We'll upgrade everything. Upgrade, scrolls. We'll make these scrolls draw, so he can draw and grant. So, burn, draw. Hopefully his turns are very quick. Low to the ground turns. Put this in his starting hand. Yep. Burn. All the AoE multi-target goes away, and then we're dealing with single target. That's the mentality with this. So, I do like the way that his setup works if you go something like this, because it's like with the multi-hit, it's like multi-hit, vanish, now you're on to the boss, and you're using Scorching Ray. Random monster, repeat 3 times. So this does this 4 times. 4 times. That's good. I like that a lot. It applies a lot of burn for the cost. So that's good. Chain of Accuracy, we'll keep these. We don't want to vanish them. He's a support. We only really need 5. We're good on those. We're going to burn 2 of these. Maybe keep 2. And then this is going to be stanza 2. I don't like waiting till stanza 3 unless there's a way that I get like a corrupt card or something that will give me stanza 2 quicker. So if that's the case, I can convert these later. But right now, I want them on round 2. And then these definitely keeping. I mean, this is not worth the extra regen to burn it. I really like Vitalize. I like using it again and again and again in the fight. So it's not worth vanishing it, in my opinion, for just a little bit of regen. And then we're off. Where to go? Honest work. A wolf in distress. We'll do that. We'll go down to here and then up, I think. Yeah. He's not going to seem good yet. Like in the early game though, he doesn't seem very good. I don't know if I should use any of this. So right now I'm going to sharp her. But eventually I'm going to start stacking the sharp charges on Grukli because he's just incredible. He actually quickly became probably one of my favorite characters. I really like the Archer too. I do like this new character a lot. She's probably like my favorite character. And then after playing him last game, I think Grukli's sick too. He's probably my other... I don't know, I actually like all the characters. I really pretty much like all the characters. I think the developer did such a good job with this game. It's like hard to pick, you know. Not a huge fan of Evelyn the mage, but I still like her. I mean, I don't know. And you place only one on the top of your deck. So what are we placing? We don't have enough mana for all the... Well, with Ice Shot, I don't like that. So we'll do this. And we have enough for both of these. That'll kill him. I'm overthinking this crappy first fight. Rend. Rend could be a thing as opposed to like Punch or something. It's upgraded too. It's pretty good. Another setup. Really. I mean, we should probably take it, right? Because there's a lot of things that I don't want in the deck still. I was going to say I almost don't want to take it. See, here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If we can get stanza 2 quicker, the only thing with this is we need to consistently get it in our starting hand if we're going to convert these into the stanza 3 version. So I don't know if that's possible. I think it's possible. Isn't there a Discover a Song spell in your deck? But then all his spells are song spells. So I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to keep it stanza 2. The Evasion. Ballad of Evasion. He's a good swimmer. I'm an expert of this lake. Let's pay the 60 gold fee. He draws a card and gains 1 vitality. That's okay. Let's do the he's a good swimmer one. 656. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of golden shards. That's pretty good. I'll be right back in like 1 second. I'm just gonna grab my vape real quick. Okay, sorry that intermission. Probably got yourself a nice snack or in that 4 seconds. Let's again, let's do this sharp on her for now. But I'll probably start stacking that on Grukli when he gets a whirlwind. I'm just really stoked about Grukli right now. See, when you have 2 in your hand, it's like, okay, we'll discard the precise strike. So I was going to call it precision strike. Then we use this, and then we use that. Pretty good Fury right now, you know. 54% damage. And we'll put this on her, obviously. And set up. Throw a camo back. Then we'll camo. 2, 3. No. No. Let's hide and let me take care of this. I hate bullies. I'm going after them. I'll distract them. It's showtime. I guess we'll do his 100% chance. Hopefully it gives us something good. Kind of forget. 180. That's pretty good. That's probably one of the best ones, right? I'm hoping. I don't really know. Except I really like this because you can accept his thing and then give her the HP and resist. And I think everybody else is pretty good right now. Heal done. He already has that, of course. I shouldn't even have taken that because it's just... It wasn't that much gold, but... You stumble upon stuff like that, you know, so quickly in the game. Exotic equipment. Oh, exotic. Let's try that. Let's look at it. Because there's something very important, too, on Grukli, in my opinion. If you get the thing that copies the first card you use, he shreks so hard. You can copy the... Sorry, not perks. You can copy the dual wield, okay? And then you can just use whirlwind like, you know, 3 times or whatever in a turn, and it just kills everyone. I'm talking a lot about it, and whoops, I put it on him. That's fine. I'm talking a lot about it, and I got to get to it. I really got to get to it to show you. Let's see. This discards. We'll discard the precision or precise strike, and then we'll use this and 2. It's fine. It's better than nothing. 2, 3. Get a little bit sharp. Searing touch. I was hoping for those AoEs, but that's okay. He's dead. She's almost dead. Meteorite. Yep. A lot of damage. Uh-oh. More damage. Uh-oh. Meteorite. Okay, let's heal. Best support in the game. I don't know. I really don't know if he is, but I think he's really good. I should have healed, actually, instead of doing that. They do have 8 vitality, though, so plus 40, I think they'll all be full health anyway. Flanking, punch. Look at that puny punch. He has 27 fury, and punch is still just not doing damage. So I get rid of punch, man. Rapid fire should just do it anyway, so I don't want to convolute the turn using setup and stuff. Hey, that'd be cool if I was a blunt character, maybe. This would be cool if I was a block character, but I'm not. Vitalizing Serenade, perfect. We're pretty good on those, actually, now. Oh, kitty. All heroes gain 2 and max HP. We'll put that on somebody, probably. HP and all resist is higher. We'll do that. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put the banner on her, maybe. We'll put the banner on him. And actually, we're good. I think we're good. I don't want to spend too much gold. Marvelous. Willing ears for my stories. How you helped Raoul? Sure. Gives me 60 experience. Maybe, I don't know if that would have been the best. Maybe I should have done the song thing. I need to, like, just write these down and be a total nerd and just write them down what the best outcomes are. Free card upgrade. Does anybody have anything to upgrade? It doesn't look like it. No. I don't think so. So we'll just do the normal battle. I'm really happy about the vitalizing serenades that I'm getting on him. I think 4 is fine. I can't complain when I have 4. Do I have 4? Do I only have 3? I gotta look at his deck again. Sorry, this is his draw pile. So yeah, I think I have 4. We'll reckless the precise, flanking, rend, good turn. I mean, not really, but we used all his cards. It's not a good turn until we get whirlwind. Set up, maybe another rapid. Cool. We'll throw out the, I don't know, the camouflage, I guess. Quick shot him, get him out of the way so we don't waste the damage, essentially. 1 left, that's fine. We could probably kill him with Cornelius. Searing. Oh, I was gonna say searing, dead. There we go. None. Volley could have been cool on her. I mean, he keeps getting stuff for the archer, though. Okay. I like the fury charges. Target shooting. I call it boss killer. Burn charges the next 3 spells, deals fire damage, apply burn to highest HP monster. Probably that. Yeah, this is like, I don't even know, because it's like just fires us and then damage to others, apply burn. That's cool and has 8 uses. That's cool in itself, like, But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, how many monsters do fire damage? So I think this is the obvious choice there, and then I like the heal on him. Let's fight the wolf. Are you gonna make fun of me, wolf? Really? It was so likely. Darn. That's annoying. Because I think it gives you a little experience if you succeed in that role. We will chant on her, give them... Start healing them now. Okay. Reckless charge. Get rid of the precise. And then butchering and rend, I think. Yeah. Chant. We have 6, so we're just gonna use 2 rapids. Alright. I think I should get him by round 2, I believe. Yeah, round 2 for sure. Chant on her. Who needs this? He could. Actually, he just has bleed, so that's gonna get dispelled from the mosquito. Flanking is good. Blood Rage, another flanking. And Reckless. Okay. Chant. Boss Killer. Falcon. Setup. We'll get rid of the multi.
It's okay, kitty. Okay.
None of this, none of that. Searing? We don't need Searing for anything. This deck's good right now. I mean, I could use Scorchings. Or there might be some spell I'm not thinking of at the moment. I haven't played him in a bit. But, so yes, we did the Pigman thing. Got a bunch of cool stuff. This could be good. Speed. Armor. Ellie. Okay. Okay. His, starting weapons pretty much... Damage with hit 5, you know. All damage. I think that's because his bleed 2. I think it does like 2 or 3. And then once I put it on, it would be more. But I don't know. We could see what happens maybe. I'd rather just put the armor on him though, honestly. Or maybe we could put the armor on her. Let's do this. Give him the gold chain, and then maybe give him speed. He's already pretty fast though, so we'll give him howl and the 5%. We don't need to give him anything. That's fine. We'll get the 75 gold. We'll try to ambush him. 55. Okay. Well, I think it gives us some experience if we succeed. Okay. Cool. Yeah, 8. It's not much, but. They all have stealth though too. Vitalize. Chant. Oh, she's out of stealth. That's the thing I don't like about stealth. If you're just self-buffing, it shouldn't go out of stealth, in my opinion, but... That's the thing about stealth, it's just... Like, yeah, is stealth good? Like, it's cool getting a bunch of extra damage, but, like... It's just so annoying having to, like... It's not even that complicated. Like, I'm not acting like it's... You know, I don't know. It's not complicated, but it's like... It's like I want to use the chant, and then she loses stealth, so I don't know. You know, would the stealth have given more damage? Probably. But, you know... Use that. That's 4 Fury there and 4 Vitalize, Vitality. Ember Storm. Use the book. Let's give her the energy for now. I know this is supposed to be a Grukli showcase. I promise it will be. He just needs to get a couple things, specific things. Searing, she's dead. Down to the tree. Round 2, he should just about be dead, but I don't know if he's gonna die round 2. We might need round 3. There's 2 chance, that's good. And who needs a heal? Boss killer chant setup. Let's get rid of the multi. Get rid of the multi. We camo. Ice shot. Camo ice shot, I think. We have 4. Let's do rapid because it does a little bit more damage. We could have just used 2 of these, and yeah, he would have been pretty much dead. But he's gonna die now, I think. Yeah, he's gonna die now. So flanking, rend. We can do everything. 1,000 Needles would have been sick on the Thorns character. I really like that on the Thorns Bree. None of that. Evasion, see, the thing that I was talking about evasion, I think I'm good with 2, so I'm not going to take that. And... Another heal done. I shouldn't have bought that. Heal done when you play a healing spell. Too bad the song spells are not healing spells, technically. You can give her HP and regen. And then... it's fine. Which portal are we doing again? Does it matter? No, I don't think we're doing any specific portal. Let's try blue. Hey, the White Horde. That's where a bunch of this is where you get the rat guy. That's pretty cool too. I'm probably gonna head to that because it's it's an epic event. Well, let's get rid of that and craft the most important things, which is this is what I was talking about here. So whirlwind, very important. And grinding wheel I think is important too. I'm gonna craft it, and then on her, rain of arrows is important. So like, watch me use all the shards now, and then on him, healing serenade. So we're not gonna be able to upgrade everything yet, I don't think. So get rid of these punches, and then precise. Get rid of that. Precise. It's looking way better now. Hers, get rid of the ice shot. Quick shot. 1 camo. And a multi, I think. That looks good. His is pretty good right now. We could get rid of searing just so we can cycle through these vanish AoE things. Then we'll still have searings to use at the end, and then this we can get rid of a melody, I think. Yeah, we'll get rid of a couple melodies. I like vitalize more than the melodies, and we did get the serenade. And I'm gonna do some of these so I have enough shards to upgrade a couple things. Let's do an advanced. Could be cool. I'm not gonna bother. Poison spray as opposed to multi, maybe. Tome, yeah, sure, I'll do that. This could have been really cool. Cost reduced by 3. This could have been really cool on like Andrin or the poison lizard. Let's get rid of the multi, and then on him, maybe the searing. That's fine. I'll take the enrage. I'll probably take enrage whenever I get it. And then I'm going to replace one of his like lesser attacks for it. Like at this point, maybe this rend. His deck's good. Do we need a chant? We could go chant. We could definitely go chant. Blizzard would be sick on an ice mage. Another chant as opposed to what? This poison spray we just grabbed? Yeah, probably. Or the camo. One more big one, I think. Let's see. One more advanced. Could go reckless maybe, as opposed to like that bleed, the frontline bleed one. I'm looking at other stuff right now. No. We'll go reckless here and remove rend, I think. Yeah. That's fine. Upgrade. I'm not gonna upgrade the enrage. It's like I would love the fury, but it's costly. We need the whirlwind. So look at this. Repeat twice. Fury, powerful. Need that. We'll get this because it's only 90, and bring it to 2. I'm waiting for free upgrades for this, I think. Chant, we can upgrade that. Poison spray, sure, it's 200. We'll do that. We'll wait for a free upgrade for this one. Tome, we'll wait for free, and then we'll probably wait for free on this. Even though I think that's really good. And I do want that upgraded as soon as possible. Alright, I'll call that a video for now, I think. Let's head in the direction just so I don't forget where I'm going, though. So we'll go here. How dare you steal this? 160 experience. Well, that was easy. Free card upgrade. Oh, I gotta do it. Perfect. And then we'll call it a video after this. Chant. I'm hoping now that he hits the whirlwind. Hope he hits the whirlwind turn 1. Let's chant on him. I didn't get a rain of arrows anyway, so maybe he'll hit his big card. Oh, the speed reduction's killing me. This goes last. Tome. Hellfire. Ember. This is... Look at that. That's great. That's great. That's what I mean about those embers. Like, you want to get those early, and it's pretty sick, actually. 20 HP, essentially. He's healing, so... 130 or so. He did get the whirlwind, but I need to... Yeah, I got to get the reduction. And what I mean by that is this. So, yeah, I need the reduction. Can't... That's a shame. I couldn't use it yet. This, and then flanking, and then butchering. Good damage still. Put all that sharp on him. I think they should level up, like, after this fight or the next, I think. None of that, none of this. Maybe could be cool. I'm gonna pass on it. Chant, do I need another chant for him? Probably not at this point. I think his deck is pretty good. Instead of like a melody, maybe. But I'm just gonna pass on that. Grinding wheel. Yeah. So self. Repeat up to 3. Hers, Rain of Arrows for sure. Gets sharp. The tome, starting hand, healing serenade. That's just really good. Keep that. We don't want to vanish it. We want to keep it in our hand. Okay. Oh man, we could get the character. We can go here, and then the character event. That's awesome. And then this, and then the fish. Oh my god, character, and then the event, and then the fish. That's really good. We're gonna stop it there. A lot of cool stuff coming up. And Grukli will start get roll. He's gonna start getting rolling soon. Yeah. So we'll see you in part 2 of the I was wrong about Grukli across the Obelisk video. Also, I wanted to mention too. I said the game is $15. It's not $15. It's 20. It's 15 when it's on sale. So I'll say it's 15 on sale currently. Totally worth the price. And even if it's not on sale, I think this game's worth the price. So I highly recommend it. Even if it's not on sale, I would definitely buy this in my opinion. If this looks appealing at all to you, it is as fun as it looks. Trust me. Unless it doesn't look fun, then it's more fun than it looks, in my opinion. So, all right, until next time.